Hi everyone, so today I'm back with a video and I decided to make a Q&A video because I feel like you don't know much about me, and also if you saw my post, I don't have much time to film now because I work, and like right now I have an hour to get this and then get ready to go to work, so let's do it. Okay, so I have my notes as usual and let's just start because I'm running out of time. Okay, first question. What's something you've never done that you want to do with it next year? Probably travel abroad by myself, because I already traveled abroad obviously, but never by myself, and I really want to like get used to go on my own and enjoy things on my own, if that makes sense. Okay, next, what milk is your favorite milk, and if it's almond milk, may I have some? Okay, so this is a thing because I was like on Discord a lot and I talked with my friends, and in the past I used to love milk, like I had an obsession with it, and I remember just typing like a 14 years old kid and be like, oh my god, I love milk. Everyone in the server knew that I loved milk. Hi Jojo. And to answer a question, I tried soy milk and I didn't like it because it was too, I don't know, it was a weird texture, I guess. But I don't think I'd like almond milk because I don't like almond in general. It gives me headaches. So do you get nervous when you film or upload? I know I do. I used to get very nervous, but I feel a little better, especially if it's in my room just like this. I feel better. But if there are people around, like just my sister or my mom, I start getting nervous because like I normally speak French and suddenly I start speaking English and with my French accent, and I just feel like judged and watched, and I don't know, it makes me nervous. But I don't feel nervous while uploading because I know the people, like I know most of the people who are watching my videos, and they are all nice, like they are all my friends, so I just don't feel nervous when I upload. What countries have you been to outside of France? I've been to Algeria a lot. I always do in the summer because I have family there, and when we're in Algeria we usually travel, like we do like a kind of road trip to Tunisia, and yeah, it's really great. And I remember as a teen, because I am no longer a teen, I used to love Tunisia because there was this contrast, like Algeria kind of touristy but not too much. I don't know, it was a good atmosphere and I liked it. But now I don't really do. I feel like now I'm more into traditional countryside areas, more quiet. How much is it to stay in Marseille for 3 days? Might start planning a trip next year. Okay, so Marseille is very touristy, of course. Not like Paris, but it's still very touristy because it's like on the coast. Yeah, if you go to places that are like mostly for tourists, like you know, these big places where with like a lot of restaurants, this is gonna be very expensive. But if you know the ways, like if you go to the market and not the big market, I mean the little market, like, but if you know how to shop like a good French person, but there are a lot of activities that are free and that I really suggest you do, like just visit the museum or just visit around, because sometimes you pay for something and you have to wait for a long time and it's not worth it. Like it's not you didn't see everything of Marseille. So and in the end it's not really expensive, it's not like going to Paris. And I know that if you want to rent an Airbnb, there are very cheap ones, but then it depends your location, where you want to be, if you want to be far from the city or close to the city. It really depends. Next, who is Adam? And I can't even read it. Who is this Adam that is in your bio? A handsome boyfriend, I presume. Hi Adam. Yes, Adam is my boyfriend, by the way. Okay, next. What is your new job and are you enjoying it so far? Wait. So my new job is retail. Like, I work in retail and I hate it. I absolutely hate it because, okay, let me tell you, this is my first job, like my first job ever, and I never thought that I'd have to do something physical, you know. Like, this is my first job. Like, obviously I don't have experience, but also I don't have like the physique, you know, like the endurance, like the, I don't know how you call that, but I'm weak. When I applied, like, I didn't even apply in this company. Like, I was in another company that looks for jobs for you. Like, it's called an interim. I don't know, I'll put that here. But anyways, they called me and they were like, okay, we have a job for you as like a seller, or like, you know, like you're in the shop and you sell products. And I was like, okay, that's great, and that's only for a week, so that's great. So I said yes, and I went there and they just made me lift very heavy boxes. And like, can you see my body? Like, I can't lift, like, I can't. I was struggling with these boxes. Like, so the company is a shoes company, and I'm not going to tell the name because, but the manager is like, they are all nice and everything, but the manager is like, I feel like she doesn't trust me. Like, for example, when she took me with her in the shop to actually sell things, I was like, you know, just looking if someone needed help, and she came to me and she didn't want me to speak with the clients. She was just like, okay, just get these boxes in order and just clean everything. Like, what? This was really upsetting because I applied for a seller, like to be a seller, like to sell things. I didn't apply to lift heavy boxes in the bag. And even if it's a part of the job, I told my company, like, that looks for jobs, like, I told them I couldn't lift heavy objects, and this is in the contract, you know, and they still did. So I don't know if the company is like not doing its job, or if it's the manager who is taking advantage that I'm new, but I'm definitely going to let them know. So yeah, no, I don't like it at all. I'm just doing it because, like, I don't know, I need that money because I have a project and I really need to work to get this project going, you know. Yeah, but if meditation have taught me anything, is that everything is good. Like, even if I hate this job and it was awful, it has a positive impact. Like, I get the money, I get experience, and since I worked in retail, like lifting heavy objects, I got my biceps. Last question. I would like to know what you like to do in your spare time, so any hobbies, etc. Okay, so in my spare time I like to stay like on the internet a lot. I like taking pictures, of course, Instagram. I like to film videos like now. I like to listen to music, but that's not really a hobby. What do I like to do? I like to like doodle or like draw, create things. I'm more like of a creative person. Like if I have spare time, I'll create something. I love to create things like. And yeah, I think that's all. Oh, also, during my spare time, I do that a lot, and it's like not a hobby, but it makes me feel better. I just go and watch vlog videos about Japan because I love to watch videos about kawaii fashion, like kawaii outfits, especially the ones Mikan did. It's like so cute. I hope I answered all the questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.